What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about, but before I get into it, I appreciate everybody showing me so much love on the Earl video. It inspired me to go ahead and make another one, and I've been kind of sitting on this topic for a while now. So let's get into it. Often when people say, "Yeah, Phonte is influential. He influenced Drake so much," I think it does a disservice to his legacy, because it's not the fact that he influenced Drake in terms of like the whole singing thing. It's more so the fact that his influence is much bigger than that. And the reason why I say that is I'm going to say that for not even just Drake, the entire Block era. What makes Phonte so special is not even just Phonte, Little Brother so special is Phonte is like the definition of, I'll say this, Phonte, guys like Phonte and Blue are kind of the same in the fact that, and funny enough that they live on completely opposite coasts, but Phonte is one of those guys that his biggest trait it's not just the singing, even though of course it's important and that's definitely influential. It's how he captures the struggle between being an aspiring artist and still doing everyday stuff, or still trying to survive. Like, for example, you can kind of hear it, not even kind of, you can hear it when people talk about like Phonte singing with Drake. I wish people had the same attention towards Phonte's impact on like Kendrick Lamar or like J. Cole. Like, I feel like you can arguably say that you hear more of that in the way they structure their songs. Like, for example, with Friday Night Lights and like Overly Dedicated, or Kendrick Lamar EP, the way they talk about being an upcoming artist and still having to deal with like, no, I still got bills to pay, I still got life to deal with, all this stuff. It's very resembling to Little Brother, like Chitlin Circuit, The Listening, The Minstrel Show, you name it. I feel like one key song is On the Way by Phonte. Not Phonte, Little Brother. It's such a parallel to a lot of the blog era, because all those guys at one point were up and coming artists. All those guys wanted to make noise. All those guys wanted to become in that level of stardom and wanted to be recognized as one of the greats. But also, that's not to discount the singing portion. Even though Phonte is definitely one of Drake's biggest influences, Phonte's ability to sing and harmonize is I would honestly say it became one of the most important skill sets in a rapper. I honestly want to argue that for guys like Kendrick and like K. Cole, if Phonte didn't exist, I don't think we hear as much harmonizing in their music as they do today. But I think the big thing I want to take away is that Phonte's impact is just much bigger than Drake. Little Brother's impact is much bigger than Drake. Shout out to Phonte, shout out to Big Pooh, shout out to Knock Wonder. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. Please let me know how you feel in the comments. I'll take your advice on the noise canceling thing. But other than that, I'm out.